Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Monty G, and I am guest hosting this month's Horror Hangout. And of course, since this is Shark Week, we're going to talk about our favorite. Give me a second here. Yeah, had to meet the other whatchamacallit because I hate when that happens. First, let me introduce everyone here. First of all, from the horror corner, Sean Erschen.
What's up, guys?
You know I had to do that, Sean. And of course, my good buddy, Horrific Nightmares JM Jason.
Yay!
Hey, everybody.
And minus Christian, Sparky, we have Jen's Reviews from the grave of lovely Jen.
Thank you.
Hey.
Now, unfortunately, Dave could not be with us. He is doing what we all have to do in order to live because we can't afford working on YouTube. He's at work. And Brad, hopefully he will be in soon. Now, it looks like he had tried to join earlier, but I guess he couldn't get his technology together, technological things going on. But of course, obviously this was Shark Week, and I'm pretty sure I saw Jen did a shark feature. Well, actually, they did Jaws knockoffs, and that's basically what we're going to do. Talk about that later on tonight is Jaws knockoffs. But the first thing I want to talk about is obviously Jaws.
Yes.
Bruce.
Oh.
Yep.
Bruce. Now, one of the things I want to ask you, I'm going to start with you, Jen. When did you actually go see Jaws? And what was your reaction to that movie?
I loved it. I don't think I saw it in the theaters. I think I was a little too young to see it in the theaters, but I do remember we rented it, and I really liked it. I thought the shark was real. I didn't know it was I was so little, I thought the shark was real. And we had just come back from California, so I was like, sharks. Yeah, but I loved it. I enjoyed it. It definitely made you think, because at that time I didn't think the ocean was that dangerous, and Jaws schooled me. So yeah.
All right, Jason.
I did not see it in the movie theaters. I was 4 years old when it came out. Wow.
Oh man, you guys making me so old.
So I actually saw Jaws 2 before I saw Jaws. I was at my cousin's house, and he, of course, had cable, and we could watch stuff that I couldn't normally watch at home. So we watched Jaws 2, and then I got the flu when I was in school, and I stayed home, and I watched Jaws for the first time, of course, not feeling very well, but it just blew me away, completely blew me away. Just an amazing movie, and I love Jaws 2 as well, but because it was the first one I saw. But Jaws is just amazing. It's just a fantastic film.
It is.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And what about you, Sean?
Well, I was actually born that year, so I couldn't have seen it. But yeah, I didn't see it till it came on TV, and then I watched Jaws 2, and I did go to the theater to see the third one.
Me too.
Yeah.
Twice, 2 times.
Oh man, don't tell me you got those cardboard 3D glasses.
I do. They're up there somewhere. Yep.
You still have them?
You
I
still
do.
have them?
Wow.
Awesome.
I'll have to dig them out. I keep saying that, but I keep forgetting. But I'll have to dig them out.
But yeah, it terrified me when I first saw it. Just like everybody else, made me afraid to go in the water. Even I don't go in the water too much at the beach, hardly ever. I'm thinking a big part of that is Jaws, or I've just seen too many horror movies.
Yep.
But
now,
I mean,
you got blood beach. You can't even stay on the beach because you got Blood Beach. So you just smile.
Oh, yeah. I actually forgot about Blood Beach.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about that. Yeah, because that came out I think in 80 or 81, and the tagline was just when you thought it was safe to go to the water, you can't get to it.
I really like Blood Beach.
Yeah, I like Blood Beach too. Yeah. Now, obviously, for me, I was probably either 12 or 13 years old when Jaws came out, and don't ask me, but my mother took me and my brother to go see it. Don't ask me. Don't know why she decided to take us to go see Jaws. Now, of course, back during the 70s, there were no multiplexes. So we actually went downtown in downtown Philadelphia to see it. And of course, since everybody was seeing it, we actually have to wait inside the auditorium while the movie was playing. And I can hear Roy Scheider and Robert Quinn talking about early parts about the film, probably when they were on the Orca. And you can hear Robert Quinn talk about 25 tons, all the 25 footer, and all 3 tons of them. Then, of course, by the time we get inside the theater, we see the movie, and of course, I actually thought the shark was real.
Yep.
But that's I think that's more of Steven Spielberg or how he filmed the movie. Of course, we learned later on all the problems they had using that shark, and it was a mechanical shark. And just like everybody else, after I saw the film, I don't swim in the ocean anymore because sharks are real.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, but it was. I was fascinated. I wasn't scared of the movie, although being a 12-year-old boy seeing a shark eat Quentin was a bit disturbing.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Bunch.
You know what part still scares me now is when Richard Dreyfuss goes under in the cage. The shark's bashing in there. Like, oh man. Can you imagine doing that?
No.
Not without a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like those people who do those shark dives in the cages. Like, oh no, I ain't taking no chances. No way in the world. You see what happened on 47 meters down, and see what happened to those two people.
Or 47 meters down too.
Yeah.
Anybody dumb enough to go down there that far, they deserve what they get. So, I wasn't born with gills, so I'm not going down that far.
No way in the world. Yeah. So obviously, when Jaws came out, and it was the success that it was, so of course, not only did we get sequels to Jaws, we get Jaws knockoffs.
Yep.
Don't know anything about that, Monty.
I don't believe you.
A whole bunch of movie studios decided to say, hey, that's what the audience love. Animals attacking people. So if people want to see people, let's throw other random animals out there that attacks people. Now, obviously, Jen and Christian, they did a whole bunch of shark clones during their Shark Week. Which was your favorite Jaws?
Probably the car. Believe it or not, the car.
The car.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I understood why.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
I watched that on Netflix.
Yeah, because I was watching that, and my good friend Jason, he's in the chat. Everyone say hi to Jason.
Is that Jason?
Hey, Jason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, because one of the things I loved about the car, because it's so similar in style with Jaws, because we don't see the shark in the beginning of the movie. We don't actually see the car until about at least right around the middle of the second act. And of course, that favorite theme song that you had from John Williams, you have that also in the car as well. And of course,
I picked up on that.
And of course, when the horn beats, what I like to do. I just loved it. I just loved it.
The car's fun. It's really fun.
And it made me think when I was watching it, because you never know if it's Satan's car or whatever. And I thought, I wonder if the shark was possessed as well. Someone else was driving the shark.
That's why you need a shark assist.
That's why we need a shark assist.
No, Sean, no one needs a shark exorcist.
Oh, it's
No.
bad.
All right,
You
Sean.
watched it, didn't you, Jen? Did you watch The Shark Exorcist?
Yeah, Christian and I
it's
did.
not
The
all
Wild Eye sent it to us.
Oh,
yeah,
I think we did it for last year's
Yeah,
Shark
I
Week.
think y'all did a review about that. I remember y'all did a review about it.
yeah, I did too.
It was bad.
It was rough. It was bad.
All right,
It was
Ben,
really
Joe, what's going on? We got Ben and Joe are in the chat.
What's up, guys?
Ben?
Okay. All right, Sean, what is your favorite Jaws clone?
My personal favorite was always Alligator.
Nice.
Robert Forster from 1980. I love that one. And that traumatized me too. It had like the same effect as Jaws on me because I always got scared that if you flushed a little animal down the toilet, you're gonna be in trouble. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The whole urban legend came to life.
Yeah, that's the urban legend. Yeah.
I
I
just
wonder
love
why they
that.
didn't
You
do the same thing with goldfish.
No, I've heard because I actually heard that because I know we had a couple of goldfish when I was little growing up, and they died, and my brother flushed them down the toilet. All right, Jason,
Did
what's
they
your
become
favorite?
mutants?
It's a tough one because there are so many. In the water, it's probably piranha, but
Nice.
on land, it's got to be a grizzly. Yeah, I love grizzly.
Oh,
I'm a big grizzly
just cracks me up.
Yeah,
I have to see that. I haven't seen it.
You have to
you
check
never
it
seen
out.
grizzly?
No,
No.
Johnny's not
Oh
seen
wow,
Grizzly.
it is so good, so good. It's brutal for one of those types of movies. I remember seeing it on TV when I was a little kid. It's a brutal movie, a lot more brutal than I remember it being. So
I can see why you would say it's brutal. But when I saw it, like I said, it's one of the movies I made my friends snuck to go see. And I guess, like I was telling Jen and them earlier, I can see being brutal back during the 70s because in the 70s you really didn't have that much technology or when it comes to practical effects. Because to me, that's why I'm saying it really doesn't hold up now, but probably back then, because I like Grizzly too. But now it's just like you can just tell when, that's I don't know if those shots were real bear that they use because everyone is saying bears can't be that big as it will. Wait a minute. Someone's about to come in here. Let's see.
yeah, it's Brad.
It's Brad. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hi, Brad.
Come on, Brad.
Come on.
Come on, Brad. You can make it work now.
Hi, Joe.
So, Joe.
He's on Danny's account.
Okay. We'll wait while we're waiting.
It
for
might
Brad.
be the mountains. There's a lot of mountains and a lot of
Is he still in Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not in Colorado now, but there's a lot of dead space out there when he's driving, so he may have trouble getting in.
Yeah.
So
and that's the whole thing. Oh, wait a minute. Look, there he goes. Yeah, him onto the Brad.
Go.
Come on.
You can do
I've been
it.
backstage for
There
30
he
minutes.
is.
I can't come in until you bring me in. I've been backstage since you put up the link.
yeah. We've been trying to get you to come in. I've been trying to get you to come in, but your thing goes off. Or like I see it and I click on go on and had to add the stream, and then it would go off again.
It was black.
It was black one time.
what up, bro?
Why don't you ask Brad what his favorite Jaws knockoff is?
Yeah. Since you're on now, we're going to get you now. What's your favorite Jaws clone? Oh, I think he froze.
I think he did.
Yeah, he froze. Yeah, him freeze.
He said his favorite is Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. That's his favorite. And Halloween 3
Yeah.
is a distant second.
Dog will hunt. Dog will hunt.
Brad, don't say anything if I'm right. Don't say anything if I'm right.
You were going to say that, Chase.
I can't help it.
I know we like to tease him about that.
Yep.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what my favorite Jaws knockoff is. It's the car. I mean, plain and simple, it's the car. I mean, you can't get a better knockoff than that movie was. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's trying again.
Hey.
Hey, Brad, take
There we go.
I can hear you fine.
Well,
Like Tron.
yeah.
A lot of feedback.
Got a lot of feedback from you, Brad.
So, I was in the backstage in a minute,
I couldn't hear that.
Probably,
All I heard was
probably
back.
cut
and Shark Actress just rolled away.
Oh my.
There he is.
I can see it.
I know we can see it.
Yeah. I think he's froze again.
Uh-oh.
Is that
Brad, don't say anything if Halloween 3 is your favorite.
better?
There you go.
We can hear you.
I'm in Albuquerque. There should be plenty of signal.
Oh, you're almost home then.
Hello?
Yeah.
You're here.
Yeah, we can hear
I
you.
thought,
I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys have a good stream.
What'd you say?
I think
Good
you said
habits.
that. You have a good stream.
I thought I was gonna be the one having the problems today.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah, you're nice and clear tonight, Sean.
yeah.
I think I'll just keep doing it on the phone from now on. Probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was like the last 3 times as soon as I came on, I was like, bam.
Bye. We lost Sean. We lost Sean. All right, now let's get to the bad Jaws knockoffs.
Nice.
All right, take it away, Jason.
Oh, there are so many.
Yes,
A
there are.
lot more.
The movie I actually don't like at all. And I don't know if you. I guess it's a Jaws knockoff, but it's Nightmare Shark. It's horrible. It was totally like Freddy Krueger and Jaws mixed in, and it's terrible. I can't stand it.
That's the first thing came to my mind. Nightmare Shark. What are you trying to do? Shark
Yep.
is Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
Yep.
They actually went for that.
Yeah, they did. They went for it, and it is bad. Almost as bad as Frenzy. Frenzy was bad too. That was one of the worst ones as well. There's a lot of bad ones though.
There are.
Probably a lot more bad than good.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of.
Pretty much. There's not a whole lot of standouts. It's like werewolf movies. There's few and far between.
No, yeah.
So till you get a good one. But yeah.
Yeah. Well,
By
maybe.
the way, I wanted to let you guys know if any of you guys have Dollar Trees around you,
Yeah.
they actually have Wild Eye movies there at the Dollar Tree.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if there's any you've been wanting to see or anything like that, definitely check.
Okay.
Well.
It's surprising. So yeah.
I have to dip my feet into it if it's $1.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah.
Love
All
that
right.
movie.
All right, Sean. Worst Jaws knockoff.
I'm gonna go one that isn't really so much at that bad, but that it's such a ripoff, and that is Great White
Oh
from
God, sure.
1981. That has to be the most blatant ripoff ever.
It is.
Oh my God.
It is. You know, I saw that in the theaters before they yanked it.
Oh wow!
Well, yeah,
I didn't even,
yeah,
I didn't even know they got a theatrical release.
Oh yeah, it got released.
Universal sued them,
Yes, they did.
Mm.
and they had to take it out.
I begged my father to take me to see that, and after a day, or after 1 or 2 days, they yanked it.
Mm.
And I saw it.
You got to.
I did. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. And it's bad. It's bad, but it's kind of fun. It's almost one of those movies that's so bad it's good. Kind of.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
It's
I
an
have the DVD of it.
Italian one.
Oh yeah, James Franciscus and Vic Morrow.
Yes.
Yep.
What was
It's
the
a fun
plot?
one.
What was the plot of the movie?
It was Jaws 2. Basically,
Yeah, pretty much.
it was basically
Yeah.
Jaws 2. They were doing a catamaran, not a catamaran, maybe it was a catamaran, but it was like an annual regatta, and the sharks started attacking the boats, and basically had Jaws 2. It was like, it was so blatant. It was, yeah, like Sean said, it was very blatant. It was rough. Yep.
Okay, Jen, let's get it over with. We all know what you're gonna.
I'm curious.
Start at 100
I was
and
good.
work your way back.
I know, right? Well, since I don't know anything on this subject because I haven't seen any Jaws knockoff movies, I'm gonna go with Piranha and why is because they leave the story hanging, like the clay motion, but they never do anything with the little mutant
You're
piranha thing that
right.
was walking around the office.
Yeah.
That's pretty random.
It was.
is.
It was great how they did it. It just didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't very good. And they needed to be, I told Christian they needed to make the fish bigger. Like I think that might have been more interesting if they had made it little, because they're just these tiny little fish.
Well, they tried. Well, they tried to do the Jaws thing and not show them as much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah. They do. They look like Muppets because when they're going after people, like
They kind
they
of
look
do.
like Muppets.
Yeah,
I like the noise too. The
Yeah.
It's just as bad as a shark roaring.
like it's like a weird buzzing.
It's like they took like some shots of real piranhas and sped it up.
Yep.
and sped it up like they're really eating real fast.
Yeah.
Fun fact too, only if you're bleeding will they go after you. Everyone thinks if you stick your foot in, they'll go after you. Usually it's only if you're bleeding.
Yeah.
They don't mention that in the movie though.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's
One
like
thing that can kill a movie
Have you
fast
seen
is
the remake,
reality.
Jen? Have you seen the remake, Jen?
I haven't. Christian has, I haven't.
You haven't seen the remake?
Oh, you gotta see it. It's so much
You
fun.
guys see the remake.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
good
Oh,
or
yeah,
bad?
It's fun.
Oh, it's good. It's cool. It's
bad,
fun.
but
It's fun.
good.
Yeah.
It's real
Yeah.
fun.
It's gory.
I
It's
think-
just fun.
Yeah, it's gory and fun.
Yeah. Jerry O'Connell's in it, and Elizabeth Shue, and
Ring James, he's in it.
Ving Rhames, yeah, he's in it.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
Yeah. Oh, he
Great
plays a
character
good part in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they had that nice little nod to Jaws there with Richard Dreyfuss.
With Richard Dreyfuss in the beginning of the movie.
I'll definitely have to
The
check it
worst part
out.
was the second one they brought Hasselhoff in.
Yeah.
I can't believe they did that.
Okay. It's been a while since I saw this movie, but it's not Piranha. It's actually the why they made this sequel, the Spawning, I think it was called. Piranha 2.
Yeah.
Spawning,
Part 2, yeah.
Part 2.
Yep.
Don't know why they made it do this. Oh boy.
They did it to finish Jen's story. They were like constantly
what them doing
mutating and all that kind of stuff.
But they're trying to
Yeah,
make the
they
fish that they forgot all about.
Why?
They only show one time. They don't even talk about that one.
Yeah, I know. And that's the worst part. That's James Cameron directed that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
At least Joe Dante showed some promise, and
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you could see glimmers of that in Piranha.
Yeah. Yeah. James Cameron.
Okay. All right, we got another good one coming up. Worst shark movie other than Jaws: The Revenge.
other than
Oh God.
All right, let's go with you, Sean.
I'm gonna go with a real doozy. 3-headed shark attack.
Oh boy.
With
Oh boy.
Danny Trejo, Rob Van Dam. Oh man, good lord!
I don't even know how many heads they're up to now.
I know
Last-
it's like
last I
they
heard
keep
was
doing it too. Like they
I
have
think it was
five-headed. It started with two. It started with 2-headed.
It started with
first
2,
one.
and then I think they got up to 5.
Yeah. So bad.
Mm. All right,
Nothing but
Jason.
CGI.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the Sci-Fi Channel for you, or the Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Jason, you're up.
Worst shark movie.
I'm sorry, Ben Graham said Santa Jaws was pretty bad too. It was bad, but good.
It was funny. I kind of it entertained me. Frenzy just made me mad. Frenzy was one of the worst shark movies I've ever seen. And the whole thing was it just kept doing stupid things, like things that didn't make any sense, like hopping. The shark would hop over somebody. It was bad. It was just bad. It made me mad because it had a good premise, and then they just kind of crapped the bed with it. So yeah, it was bad. Frenzy, don't watch Frenzy. Yeah.
Oh man.
Bad.
All right, Jen.
I only know about this movie because of Christian, and I hate him for it. But there's a movie called Toilet Shark, or yeah, yeah. Thank you,
Toilet
Sparky.
Shark?
Toilet Shark. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's exactly what you think it is.
That's
That's
the
it.
first thing that came to my mind. A shark that attacks you while you're taking a shit.
It's not good. Christian said it was how long was it? I can't remember because I was like, he tried to show me some of it, and I'm like, I'm out, dude. But I think it's a very long movie, and it's not good. The little bit I could sit
Are
through,
you
I could
talking
not
about House
stand.
Shark?
No, not House Shark. Oh, we've seen that one. There was one. Christian knows about. I wish he was here tonight.
No,
He
House
knows
Shark,
about it more than I do. And it's called
I've never
Toilet
seen it.
Shark.
I heard of shark, house shark. That's different. That's different than toilet shark.
Yeah, that was long too,
Yeah.
though. That was like almost 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish Christian. Sparky, if you're in the chat, tell me. He's probably lurking. Don't lurk.
So what do they do, Jen? Do they crawl up your butt or something?
I didn't make it through much of the movie. What did they do? It's a little shark. It's a little shark in a toilet. That's as far as I got. And I told Christian. Dick Shark.
God.
Ah, okay. There's Christian. Dick Shark. I'm sorry. It was Dick Shark.
Oh,
I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you,
Dick Shark.
Sparky.
Horrible.
Dick
I'm
Shark.
I'm so
Yeah.
jealous. I want to be Dick Shark.
You know that's just as bad as that movie Ron Jeremy starred in. The movie Ron Jeremy starred in. where the I think it was something cut off his whatchamacallit and it started attacking people.
Hi, Christian. That's not me typing. The one that says Jen's reviews from the grave is Christian.
Okay. One-eyed monster. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see that.
But
you haven't seen that one?
No.
Yeah, I saw that a few years ago just to see Ron Jeremy doing something outside of porn, and someone told me how silly the movie was. And it's silly. It has its moments. It's real silly, but what to expect from a movie that has a plot like that.
But Dick Shark's even worse than it sounds.
I know.
The poster's cool. Christian showed me the poster. It's cool. I keep the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy's like having these like intelligent conversation with these naked like strippers and like, what the hell is this all about?
Dick Shark.
Yep. Thank you, Sparky.
I don't know what would be worse, or that, or teeth.
Hear about that?
My worst shark movie besides Jaws of Revenge is those Megalodon movies that we saw on the Sci-Fi, where just bad. I mean, it's terrible CGI, and you had this one scene which was just the people flying in the plane, and next thing you know, here comes the fake CGI shark comes and actually bites them. I said, how ridiculous can you get? It's like there's no way in the world that you can have a shark. I mean, I don't care if it is a megalodon. He's not going to jump 30,000 feet up in the air.
Especially when you're that heavy. I mean, hello.
I know, but you can't jump up that high enough and defy gravity to reach that height. I mean, it's bad enough when you have sharks roaring. Then you have the shark. Even at least the Meg made it somewhat possible to have a shark that large jump out of the water. But that's about as high as they can go. Yeah, so definitely any of the Megalodon movies that we saw on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I saw one of them. I think it was the giant snake versus something like that. King Cobra versus Megalodon.
Okay, what are your guys' thoughts on the Sharknado series? Go ahead, Jen.
I don't like them. I know they're fun. I know a lot of people really like them. No hate if you like them. Christian likes them. I do not. They're just a little too
bit much.
They're not for me. They're not a Jen kind of movie. So yeah, I get the appeal with them. I really do, because they're not supposed to be taken seriously at all. I get that, right. But Jen always tries to take the movie seriously, so it's not fun for Jen. I'm trying to dissect. Christian's like, it's just a movie. So.
Well, I think when a movie's called Sharknado, you're probably not going to take it too seriously.
Yeah, exactly. But I always try to find meaning even in the most pointless of movies.
Yeah.
My inner critic is like, the shark could mean something else.
Trying to put philosophy into it.
Yeah, exactly. Drives Christian crazy.
All right, Sean.
I thought the first one was kind of fun because it was something different at that time, even though it was ridiculous. I got a chuckle out of it, And, they had all the celebrity cameos, kind of fun, and it had some good gore and stuff. But yeah, is it a good movie? No. But I certainly didn't see the need to have 4, 5, 6.
But the story arc, Sean, the story arc.
Yeah. The fourth awakens.
Yeah.
All right, Jason.
They have their place. Movies like that don't bother me that much because they are what they are, and they know that they're ridiculous, and they can get away with it. But that's one of the reasons why Frenzy bothered me so much, is because it was supposed to be a serious shark movie, and it was just completely stupid. Now, Sharknado, I can watch, have fun with it. It's more of a popcorn flick.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them all yet.
Yeah, that's my whole thing with the Sharknado films. I mean, they are what they are. They were cheesy fun. I thought the first three were good as what they were, but then they just took it off with the force, with the Star Wars references, and it's just like it got more ridiculous as the series went on. It's like sometimes you just got to know when to stop. I know that a lot of people get the appeal. I know a lot of stars want to have their chance to be in a movie that's a bunch of fun and get eaten by sharks. But sometimes it's like, okay, we made 4, we made 3, that's enough. Let's end it. We don't need a 5th one, a 6th one, and then you have the cliffhanger at the end of the 5th one where Tara Reid's supposed to might have died, and we gotta wait till next year to see what happened to her. And it's like, oh, come on, don't care about that. They should have ended it with the 3rd one. That's the end of it.
Enough's enough.
I like
They were
the part in I think it was the first one when Ian Zerling or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
he Ian jumps in the shark's mouth and then he comes out of the other side with the chainsaw. Like, nice.
Now
they're silent films, right? Aren't they, Monty?
I think they're all silent films. Yeah, I think they're all silent. Yeah.
That's the bread and butter. I think that's the only thing that they've ever done that has, gotten any kind of recognition.
Yeah.
Most of their movies are just they're terrible. So
yeah, they're mostly like mock memories, mock documentary, whatever you call that thing. I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
Mockumentary.
Yeah, mockumentaries. Yes. Yeah. Just like that's what they are.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. Now, obviously, we've gotten other shark movies other than the Jaws. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are not. What do you think is a movie, although it's not better than Jaws, but a good shark movie that you really did enjoy? All right, we'll start with you, Sean.
Well, it might sound cliche, but I enjoyed The Meg a lot. I saw it in the theater. My wife, and she actually was the one that suggested we see, and I was like, "What?" Like, yeah, I'm on board. Horror movie, yes. And I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought the effects were really good too. I mean, they looked really good, Yeah. And I like Jason Statham. He was a lot of fun. I always like him,
Yeah.
I thought The Meg was a nice popcorn fun movie. I liked the chemistry he and Lee Bing Bing had together. I liked the cute little girl, and I thought she was funny. She wasn't annoying like some kids can be in horror movies like there. But I thought I enjoyed The Meg too. I thought the CGI effects were pretty good.
I love that. I love that scene with the little girls at the window of the ship, and then you see them come up. Like, whoa!
Mm-hmm. All right, Jen, you're next.
Okay, so I have a few. I actually -2. I like the open water series a lot. I think those are really good. They're fun. Well, not the first one, obviously, but the third one's kind of fun in a cheesy kind of way. I also really like 47 Meters Down, not the second one, but the first one. Didn't the second one went downhill, but the first one I actually thought was pretty good, pretty solid. And I also really like The Reef. The Reef is a really good one, which Christian introduced me to. Yeah. So it's a little more dark and brutal than your normal kind of stuff, and I like that because of course Jen does. So yeah, those would be the ones. Like if someone would ask me what movies besides Jaws that are good shark movies, I would definitely list those.
Yeah, and I actually thought I had a more of a sense of humor.
I don't.
That's kind.
Yeah, but those are really good.
All right, Jason.
I like The Shallows. I thought that was a really good one.
That was good too.
47 Meters was good. The second one was okay. I mean, it was a fun watch, but it wasn't as good as the first one. And Deep Blue Sea was pretty good. That was fun.
Yeah, I watched that.
Trying to think if there. Shark. I actually really enjoyed Shark Night. I like the concept behind it. I thought it was fun. Other than that, the Meg was fun. Yeah. I usually end up watching all the shark movies that come out, but yeah, most of them are okay. Open Water was good. I can't believe you don't like 2, Jen. What happened to 2?
2, it made me mad. 2 was the one where no one could fall. You know, they go off the boat without putting the ladder down. It wasn't bad, but it just, I don't know, that little detail bothered me. Like, someone had to think to put the ladder there.
That kind of bothered me too, because I can take some stuff in films out because you have to have a film. But common sense wise, when you know you're in the middle of the ocean, the first thing you do is put the goddamn ladder down so you get back in the goddamn boat.
Exactly. I told Christian that too when we were watching. I was like, I can't get past this one. Which is kind of hypocritical because my favorite film is High Tension. So I don't know why I can give passes to some things and not passes to others.
That's the one.
You didn't mind suspending your disbelief on that one, though.
Yep.
Because if I'd been on that boat, I would have made sure that every ladder was down.
Yeah, because I get a lot of people complaining about High Tension, and to me, that's really what made the movie was because of the twist. I know I have no problem with the twist whatsoever with High Tension, but you know, but I can, that's what people think. If they think there was a cop out, I didn't think it was a cop out at all, because obviously, because I guess because there's one scene in the movie that
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I won't say what it is. Did either of y'all see High Tension yet, Sean or Jason?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess that's the reason why people thought, because what happens in that, what she does in that scene, and I guess that kind of figures out that obviously she has feelings for whatchamacallit. So, but like I said, getting off topic here.
That's a good one. I like High Tension. It's a fun movie.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes. One of my favorites.
I agree.
Obviously, for me, I'm surprised no one has mentioned Bait. So I
was thinking that too, because I don't like it, but I know everyone else does.
I haven't seen it.
I don't like Bait. I didn't like Bait.
Well,
I know Christian was the same
didn't
way.
like it. I couldn't believe it.
I know. I'm sorry.
What was your problem? What was your problem with Bait?
I was kind of bored with it. And Christian actually thought that was a movie I would actually like. He's like, okay, because we had done Shark Week that year, and I was like, okay, I need something halfway good. And he's like, we're all through the good movies, Mom. And so he's like, you'll kind of like Bait. And I just didn't. It just didn't work for me. Nothing worked for me. It's too fun. I think that was the problem. It was too fun.
Ben agrees. If he saw Bait, he thought Bait was boring too.
Yeah, I did too. I just kind of like, I'm
You
sorry.
kind of
I know
disappoint.
guys
You
love
kind
it.
of disappoint. You disappointed me with Piranha.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
actually love
Me
that.
too.
I didn't hate it. It's
Like
just
what?
there were
Come
some
on.
issues. There were some issues.
It was a walking fish. That's why she was disappointed. She wanted to see more of the walking fish.
I did.
Walking.
It was a great
You just hung
claymation.
up. You just hung up on that little monster dude.
I did.
Because I love Bait because I thought it was good. Sharon Visor, who was in You're Next, I thought she was good in that. There was this one great scene where this dude is trying to get into the ventilation, and the shark reaches up and comps him down. But yeah, I love Bait. Obviously, Deep Blue Sea. I love that one. I like most of the open one. I didn't really like the first one.
Really?
Yeah, I really didn't
Why?
like it. It was okay. I guess because I heard the story, and a lot of people had talked about it, and someone said they made it into a movie. I said, "Why are you gonna make a movie?" I said, "I'm not surprised that they made it, but I guess because I already knew the outcome of what had happened, so to me it was kind of anticlimactic. So I already knew what happened. But the second one was okay. I loved the third one. Loved the Reef. The Reef was pretty good, and obviously the Shallows and 47 meters down. I really had no problem with 47 meters uncaged. It's just I think the last act kind of really turned the movie down because most of it is just bad CGI, and there's simply no way in the world those two girls could not escape all those damn sharks. Those damn sharks. I mean, it's like that gets where we really have to. Okay, I understand them getting out of the cave, but come on now, that many sharks in there, there's no way where they could have survived it. It is taking our imaginations too far off of that one.
That one's definitely a fun popcorn flick. You just kind of got to take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it does go down in the quality, I think, from the first one.
And look, you got Sylvester Stallone's daughter. She's in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was her. Yeah. She was. Yeah. You saw that, right?
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's daughter. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was surprised when they mentioned that. They said, "Yeah, Sylvester Stallone's daughter's in this one." Yeah, Jamie Foxx's daughter. She's in that. She's in that as well.
Huh.
Yeah, but that was the whole gist of the whole marketing aspect was they said, "Hey, we got Jamie Foxx's daughter in it and Sylvester Stallone's daughter in the movie."
Sold.
Okay, now I was going to ask. Now, Jace, you came in late on this one, but as I was talking with Sean and Jen, I had a couple of my YouTube friends that were talking about Jaws 3D and Jaws the Revenge. So a lot of people actually like Jaws the Revenge better than Jaws 3D. So I decided I'm going to spring this guys on you guys. Which do you believe is worse, 3D or the Revenge?
The Revenge is worse for me.
Yep, you're right.
Definitely. Yeah.
You're right.
And the Revenge had such promise. The beginning, I actually enjoyed the beginning. It got Sean, and once they left Amity, it just went downhill really fast. Yep. It had a promising beginning.
I could never get past the water, the cold and hot and warm water. I never could get past that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one problem I have for me because if anyone knows about shark biology, you're not going to go. Sharks don't go in those type of waters in the Bahamas. That's why you don't hear that much about shark attacks in the Bahamas. Mostly, that's why you hear more about sharks attacks in Australia because those are the type of waters that sharks swim in. So that's the one thing that got me. Another thing was this unbelievable. It was the whole story thing. She's got a
Yeah.
connection with the shark. The shark's going to follow. Now, I said this in my review, was that how in the world is a shark going to follow a person all the way from Amityville to the goddamn Bahamas?
I still think the shark should have just snuck on the plane with her. I think that would have been more realistic. I told Christian that. Just hide on the plane.
I said to myself when I was doing the review, I says, what did the writers were doing? They couldn't think of anything else but to come up with that ridiculous ass plot. They had to. They could have known this. There's simply no way you're going to fool the audience with that ridiculous plot.
I always wondered, did they teleport the shark? Because it got there so fast. Did it teleport there? I always wondered.
I know. And then
what route did it take?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
They made a left at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Christian said the revenge was so painful to watch.
It was.
He hated it.
Because this time it's personal. I was like, no, please no.
No,
that's why I stayed away from it. I didn't go to the theater to see it because even then I knew it was stupid.
Yeah, because Universal once again was just trying to eke out as much money as they felt as though they were still an audience for shark movies. I think maybe because I can't remember if there was any shark movies that did well that Universal thought that they can make another Jaws movie. And from what I read when I was researching it, the production was quick. I mean, one of the production managers said it was one of the quickest production movies he's ever been in because it only took them 9 months to make the movie when it normally takes at least a good 2 years to produce a movie. If you put your mind into it and do the type of work, I guess that's one of the reasons why he felt that's why the movie was so bad.
I have to laugh when the shark comes out of the water and attacks the plane.
Oh God!
Like smashes the helicopter.
See, that's the scene that gets me is when he attacks the plane. Michael Caine characters goes down into the water and then he comes up to the other side and his clothes are dry.
Yeah,
it's like, wait a minute, why his clothes are dry? He's supposed to be his hair's not messed up. His clothes are all dry. Now I don't know if they forgot that he was in the ocean and he's supposed to wet him up when he did the next take.
Who cares? Just give him the paycheck.
Yep.
That's basically what that movie was to him, was a paycheck. The one that bothered me is the kill they do at the end, because he was so shredded and then he's fine. It's just a mere flesh wound.
Yeah. It's just a flesh wound.
And what makes it so bad is because Mario Van Peebles with that fake Jamaican accent or that fake Jamaican accent that he did right there. And it's like you could tell that when he comes back up and he comes back on the boat, he loses his accent somewhat. I thought
he loses his accent several times in the film.
Yeah.
And I thought the actors with their fake Jamaican accent in Hard to Kill was terrible, but he was terrible.
Yeah,
I think the shark just bit off the accent even before the shark got him.
I remember that Hard to Kill. Quit your blood clot crying, man.
Quit the blood clot crying.
Did Jaws 3D do well? Did it do well in the theaters? Because I knew that they advertised the hell out of it.
It actually makes, I can't remember because I researched that and I think it did make a lot of money.
I think it did too.
It did, yes, yeah. My good friend Auntie Creeps is in the chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone say hi to Auntie Creeps.
Hello, Auntie Creeps.
Hi, Auntie Creeps.
Yeah, Auntie Creeps actually narrates creepypastas, and she has a voice that will just make you feel creepy because how she narrates these creepypastas.
Nice.
So anyone want to listen to some nice creepy pastas, please subscribe to Andy Creep's channel and give a listen. You're really going to be creeped out when she talks those stories. She and I have been good friends on ever since I got introduced to the horror community right there.
Cool.
So I'm glad you joined us, Auntie.
I was gonna say, let's not forget that Jaws 3 is not exactly a classic, you know.
No,
That's true. That's true.
It depends on what you mean by classic.
Yeah, classic cheese. Even when I was a kid, I thought it looked so fake. Like when the shark was coming towards the screen, like it's supposed to be 3D.
Oh, so bad. So bad. It looked like a torpedo.
It was bad enough seeing it in the theaters, and then it's just like with Friday the 13th Part 3 when they put it on VHS. The transition is terrible, and that's the problem with Jaws 3D. The transition is terrible. I mean, I don't know how it looks. Did they release Jaws 3D on 4K yet?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
It's not
think so.
worthy.
I don't think they released Jaws 2 on 4K yet, did they? Just the first one, I think.
Think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelly and I finally got our 4K TVs this Thursday, so I finally got a 4K TV.
I saw that. That was nice.
Yeah. Said yes, finally. It was time. It was time.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if ours is or not. I just asked Christian. It'll play VHS, right? That's all I care about.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was interesting when I heard a couple of YouTubers were talking about. I think they said that one of the good things about Jaws Revenge was the relationship between Lauren Gray and Michael Caine's characters, which I kind of agree. That was kind of the best thing. Was Lauren Gray? I think she really did a good job. I was surprised that they convinced her to actually play in the role right here, because I know no one else. Yep. I mean, put it this way: in Jaws 3, no one really wanted to come back at all. I mean, Roy Scheider, he made sure that he wouldn't come back. He actually starred in Blue Thunder. so he couldn't be in Jaws 3D.
I like Blue Gossett. Blue Gossett.
What do you say, Jen?
Even the romantic scene, it's kind of pointless because you kind of get the impression at the end that they're not going to stay together because she goes back to the States. So
yeah. You know, and the thing I can't never understand is, like, again, you think your audience is dumb. When I first saw Jaws, The Revenge in theaters, and I see the shark jumping out of the water. I mean, really, just first of all, standing up like he's a dolphin and roaring. Yeah. I said, wait a minute, sharks don't do that. They can't. It's impossible for them to. They leap out of the water because their fins will act as a propeller for them, almost like how crocodiles leap out of the water. They propel, they leap, and then they go back in. They just don't stand like a dolphin and just stand up there for 2 to 3 minutes and then go back down. It's like, that's impossible. They don't do that. And most people don't understand. Sharks don't have no vocal cords. That's why they're known as the silent predators.
They certainly don't growl.
No, maybe somebody in post-production probably thought maybe we can make the shark roar to make the scene more tense.
It didn't work.
No, it didn't. At all.
I'd say some of the effects weren't too bad on the shark, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was better than, I'll say it was better than 3,
with effects wise, yeah.
Effects wise was, but wait a minute. I think is he trying to come back again?
He's back.
Ah.
The Bronco's back.
Bronco.
He's trying.
He's trying.
You can do it, Brad.
Can do it.
Yes, we can tease you about TCM.
Best sequel ever.
Music is my life.
Yeah, while we're
You want
waiting,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre too, don't you, Sean? Do you like that one? Sean.
Sean.
Oh, me? I love it. I love it.
Yeah. It's a
but
fun movie.
I can see Brad's
Christian does
point.
too.
Yeah, I can see Brad's point. It has its moments, but to me, I think it doesn't have the fear factor that the first one had.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
right.
I agree.
Definitely.
I do too.
But they weren't really going for that. So.
Yeah, it seemed like that's what they were not going with fear.
I think
I
they
like
wanted to
that
take it in
it's-
a different direction.
Yeah. I like that it's different than the original. But at the
Mhm.
same time, it still does follow the events and it's pretty faithful to it in a lot of ways.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it's not scary like
Okay, who has seen Deep Blue Sea 3?
Not me.
3. I haven't seen 2.
Have you seen 3?
I saw 2, but I don't remember it. I don't remember it at all. Part 2. I don't think I liked it.
Oh no,
Yeah,
2 is bad. 2 is bad. It has bad CGI. They spend most of the time dodging baby sharks, or I should say CGI baby sharks than actual real
Baby.
sharks. Yeah, you can do the baby shark thing.
Mama Shark.
Daddy. Oh gosh.
Yeah, so they spends most of the time dodging these baby sharks. It's not a few. Oh, somebody's saying hi to me now. I'm trying to do a stream here. Yeah, they spend most of the time trying to do baby shark streams. I mean, trying to get attacked by baby sharks. There's only a few times you actually will see the bull sharks. They have bull sharks in this one, not the mako sharks. Only there's only like a couple good kills that you see in the film. There was one scene where I think at the end of the film where the bad guy Michael Beach, I think his name is, he leaps up in the air and then the shark comes and bites him in half.
nice.
I know, Jason, you would love that. Yeah, you would love that.
I heard Part 3 wasn't actually bad. Adam Beaumont did a review of it, and he said he was actually kind of impressed.
Yeah, they did make some improvements with the third one as opposed to the second one. I guess they realized that what they did in the second one was terrible. There is some exposition in the film that ties all 3 films together, so that's good.
Okay.
There's one real funny scene that I really loved. I won't say it, so that way when you see it, you'll know it. Yeah, I just cracked up laughing. What's her name? Tanya Redmond. She's the main character in this one right here. She's okay, but to me, when you have attractive women playing this, when you have attractive women, but they can't convince you that they're a scientist. It's like Stefan Barrows did a pretty good job,
Right.
in the first one, but like in the second one,
Yes,
and
I thought
here,
you did too.
yeah, she did a pretty good job. Not only she's an attractive woman, but you actually believe her to be a scientist. But unfortunately, in the second and third one, all you have is cute women, and that's it. They just got there because they look cute.
Yeah.
You don't believe that they're an actual scientist. Yeah, but yeah, the third one, yeah, there's some improvement, and then there's some huge logic gaps. In I would say right around the end of the third act and to the end of the movie, and I think the film also it takes a while to conclude. You think that it shouldn't take an extra 15 minutes to end. And I think that's one of the problems that takes 15 minutes too long. Okay, so my boy Troy.
They had that up at Walmart this week, but I didn't pick it up. After the second one, I was kind of jaded as far as the Deep Blue Seas were concerned. But I'll definitely be willing to give this one a shot because people have been, at least talking good about it. The second one.
After it's definitely an improvement over the second one, but you're not going to top the first one. That's the simple. But I like how they tie the first movie and the second movie with this one. So that's one good thing I liked about it, because a lot of people thought it was one of these standalone movies that has nothing to do with the first or the second one, but it actually does tie it in. So I give the writers credit for trying that.
That means I have to go back and watch the second one again. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that.
You're not willing.
I don't think so. I don't know.
It hurt you, Jason, didn't it?
It bad shark movies. If a shark movie knows it's bad, then I'm okay with it. But if you're trying to be serious and it's a bad movie, it's just the worst.
That's the most painful. Yeah.
It is. It's painful. Yep. Definitely.
Hey, look, come on now. When you get Ghost Shark, and then you get Greasy Shark.
I haven't watched that one yet. I got that one on the docket. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
You haven't seen Ghost Shark?
No, Weedy Shark. I have.
Maybe
Oh,
they
yeah,
should
I have
make.
Weedy Shark. I haven't watched it yet. I'm scared. but not, yeah. The worst one was Amityville Island. I don't know if you saw that one. It's got a picture of a shark, a possessed shark on the cover.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think I saw it on Tubi. Maybe I think I saw it on
That's
Tubi. Bad. I'm like, wait a minute. How can Amityville and a shark have what does a shark have to do with Amityville? The whole poster just threw me for just
Maybe the house possessed them.
Or the shark possessed the house.
Or the shark
Oh yeah.
No, it was there were oh man, it's so bad. The lady that was living there had a yard sale, and apparently she was possessed when she had the yard sale. So everything that the people bought ended up being possessed. So it's so bad. It's so bad.
It actually sounds like the plot ripped off from Friday the 13th, the series.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, this was so bad. It was painful to watch. And the shark really didn't have much to do with it, thank God, because then it would have been just another crappy shark movie. But, oh, man, it was just because the shark got possessed. I don't remember who possessed the shark. Somebody did. Yeah, it's just bad. It's bad.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened with that Shark Exorcist? Is that what happened with that Shark Exorcist movie that the shark gets possessed?
Yeah. It's bad. It's just bad.
I gotta see that just to laugh.
No, Sean, you don't.
It's not even.
All right,
It's not even laughable.
Take your word
it's
for
just
it.
Like I could not wait for the movie. I really couldn't wait. I was like, that's an hour and a half of my life I will never get back.
Exactly.
So
my friend,
that was rough.
My friend Troy in the chat has talked about swamp sharks and sand sharks.
Okay.
Swamp sharks.
I actually saw both of them. It's just like sometimes when you see those movies on the Sci-Fi Channel, some are actually okay. I mean, they are what they are, And I do get some enjoyment out of them because they actually do put some effort into making a decent horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a decent horror film. But sometimes they just go crazy with some of the stuff right there. But yes, Swamp Sharks. But
I got
actually,
one today. I gotta find it for you guys. I got one today from the dollar store.
uh-oh.
They had a shark movie, a bad shark movie. What the heck was it? Ah, here it is.
They're not that hard to find.
This is going to be
Really?
this is going to be a doozy right here. Saltwater atomic shark.
Nice.
Oh, this is going to be a winner right
Okay.
here. Yeah. I can't wait to watch this one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is going to be. Wait a minute. This is Region B. No, it's Region
Oh,
0.
you can't even watch
Come on.
it.
You can't even watch it.
No, I can. I can. I don't even have that excuse for that one.
Oh, you have a region free player?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I would say it would be unfortunate.
Oh, you
in
got
that
no
case,
excuse,
but,
I guess.
Yeah, got no excuse.
I know. It's pretty
Gotta
bad.
watch it.
Yeah.
Saltwater
This is another
atomic
one.
shark.
Yeah. And speaking of that, my friend Troy said Sharkansas Women's Prison Massacre.
That's actually a
Okay.
Film
I
Factory.
heard that. I
Film
heard that.
Factory put that out. Yeah. I've been wanting to see that just to see what it's all about, but it's probably terrible.
It's probably terrible, but it does interest me because it sounds like those women prison movies that came out during the 70s.
Mixing my
With
two of my
shark.
favorite
That's just what I was
genres.
thinking.
Two of my favorite genres.
Franco.
Troy said it's definitely bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just by the title of it alone, it's just terrible.
Does the shark abuse the women? Is he like the
The shark's the prison guard. The prison guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the enforcer.
I'm just picturing Jabberjaw.
Yes. I was doing the same thing. Jabberjaw's in a police outfit. Yeah.
I actually like Jabberjaw.
Some of the sharks have like boobs and they gotta wear bras and stuff.
See, that's how much influence Jaws has is when you can actually make a cartoon about a shark playing drums.
Yeah.
Jabberjaws.
I remember that when I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that Hanna-Barbera?
I think so.
Jabberjaw's Hanna-Barbera?
It was definitely Hanna-Barbera because it's just like Scooby-Doo, but instead of a dog, you have a shark.
Yeah. Good old Jabberjaws.
Yep.
What was the one where the sharks? It was like an action show, and they looked like warriors, but they had shark heads, but they had hands and feet and stuff.
You're not
They
talking
had like
about
action figures and
Street sharks?
yes,
Street Sharks. Yeah.
Yeah, Street Sharks. Yeah, rip off of the Turtles.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Street Sharks and the Turtles. Yeah. Yeah, all that was the thing where you have to have a toy line to make a cartoon of it, but the toy line has to be success. That's what that tie-in is. And at the time, everyone they say, "Hey, look, let's make a toy line with sharks because everyone loves sharks."
I forget that Turtles actually had a comic book and
Yep.
story
And
behind
Vanilla
it.
Ice,
history.
Sean. Don't forget about Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Star of Cool as Ice.
Cool as
Oh,
ice.
don't bring that up.
Don't tell me you actually saw that movie.
We reviewed it.
So bad.
Oh, that's right, y'all did. I remember. Yeah, he
That was
said
a rough
that.
watch. That was a rough
He
watch.
said I remember he said he got paid, I think, like $300,000. He said we'll make a movie and pay you this money. He said, sure, why not?
Bad move.
Should have done the refund.
Cat.
Oh, so bad. So bad.
Well, because one of the things I was going to ask you, because of how popular Jaws became, and we now have a week dedicated to sharks. Do you guys actually watch any of the shark programs that come on during Shark Week?
Not really.
I don't. No.
I'd rather
I've
watch
heard
fake,
about Mike
fake
Tyson
killer
boxing
sharks.
one.
Yeah, because we had, I think it was last year or the year before, we had Michael Phelps trying to see if he can outswim a great white shark, and I was like, wow.
Really?
And he got eaten, right?
No, I actually was, because it just intrigued me, so I decided to watch it. And all it basically was, they don't have him actually swimming against a shark. All they had was talking about how fast a shark can swim and how fast Michael Phelps can swim, but he never actually swam with a shark. Then
They should have. That would have been cool.
that would have been funny.
They couldn't have enough insurance for that.
I know Mike Tyson was supposed to box a shark, or that was the promo for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Did anyone watch it?
I used to watch him religiously. I used to watch him every year. I used to tape them, but after about the third or fourth year, I kind of I was doing something, or I was busy, or I didn't have time for it anymore. But I used to watch them all the time.
Every now and again, I would watch some of the shark shows on Shark Week and seeing all these people, and I was like, why are you going and diving against sharks? I was like, I don't get it.
Crazy.
I really don't know. Really don't want to find out anything. We all know what sharks do. They swim, they make, they eat. That's it.
Yeah.
Or play in a band.
That's like volunteering to go into a house with a Michael Myers. Well, let's see what he does. Yeah, let's see how he lives. You know it's going to end up happening. It's just, you got to be an idiot to do something like that. People get off on it.
Yep.
I guess it's like a adrenaline rush or something to be able to swim with a shark in the water. Me, I'd rather watch somebody do it than do it myself, because then I can I can point and laugh when they get eaten.
Yeah, because unfortunately, even with COVID-19 going around, we still got people going to the beach, and once again, they get attacked. They get more shark attacks.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll never learn.
Nope.
They won't.
Nope. I'm going in the pool.
And the sharks will always be fed. They'll always be fed.
Always be fed, because that's like I always say. If sharks can talk, they can say, "Stupid humans, get out! This is my territory."
Yep.
I hope the humans don't bring them COVID.
I'm going to enjoy.
Yeah,
I'm going
really.
to enjoy eating you.
Enjoy eating it. Just don't give me COVID.
They've been around since the Stone Age. I think they're gonna probably outlast us all. I'm sure.
Probably.
No, unfortunately.
Be sharks and cockroaches ruling the world.
Yep.
Yeah. It'd be crazy though if they had it and gave it to spread it that way.
Yeah, that would be.
It'd make a good movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone would come out with that. Corona sharks.
You better trademark that. I'm sure it's gonna make somebody a lot of money. I'm sure.
Yeah, someone made a fan-made COVID zombies.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, like they put together these
Full moon.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, full moon. Yeah, they put together these two movies and edited it to make it look like it was a COVID-19. COVID-19.
Yeah, they used scenes from Hell of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's what Christian said.
Terrible. Is that a cat behind you, Jen?
Yep. It's Christian's cat. He's still alive, Sparky.
Like, what's that?
So is it obvious? Can you tell right away that there's two different movies?
Yeah,
If you're a horror fan, you can. And plus, there's like difference in the quality of the film, I guess. Because when they record new parts, then it looks bright and shiny, and of course they use Hell of Living Dead, which is an older film, so you can definitely tell.
Yeah, you can tell.
Moon. It's full moon though.
Hi, Daryl.
Hey, Carol.
That's from the 80s, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, because
I think the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
because
think so.
you can tell
might be.
the new footage that they shot and how they tried to integrate it with the old footage, and you can just tell how old the old footage is and the new one is. But it's what you expect. They rushed it, so you're not going to get anything great.
Mr. Meat Hook.
Yes. Yeah, I love his. I forgot his shitty movies reviews.
Yeah.
Shitty.
Any other things you want to talk about sharks?
Do you think we're going to get like a reboot, like where sharks are going to become like the zombies when Walking Dead brought them back? Do you think we're ever going to get that, like oversaturated with sharks?
Didn't we get
I thought we already reached that point.
But they'll do it again.
Yeah, probably.
I thought we already got that when I think there was a zombie shark movie.
Yep. Yeah.
They already made a Santa shark. Might as well make this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
When you hit Santa shark, that's pretty much it.
Santa
There's no
Jaws.
limit.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think
they're
there'll ever be
supposed to
a movie like
Jaws,
Jaws
right?
that'll scare people? Like really scare them?
Nah, they're supposed to be remaking Jaws. I don't know if you knew that. They were supposed to.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say that because I think sometime last year, not reputable website had said that Universal was going to remake Jaws, and I made the mistake and put a post up on it and didn't realize that the site was not reputable. They were known to spreading rumors that were not true, but it did hit.
Okay.
It did hit the internet a lot, so everyone started talking about they were remaking Jaws, and I'm like, well, I know for a fact that more than likely that movies like The Exorcist and Jaws are going to be remade. It's just movie studios will have to depend upon when is the right time to remake those two movies. The two movies. So eventually, I don't know what they can do or what type of story they can make to make a movie like Jaws or a movie like The Exorcist as good as the original. But
never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
Like Halloween should never have been touched. Right. There's just certain movies that you just don't do that with, and Jaws is one of them. And I'm actually surprised that it hasn't happened yet. With how crazy Hollywood is for remakes. Jaws and Exorcist, I'm surprised, haven't had remakes. But with that being said, they've had millions of knockoffs, like we've been talking about all this time.
Mm-hmm.
So, The Exorcist had tons of knockoffs. They still have tons of knockoffs.
Yeah, The Exorcist had tons of knockoffs. One of the, as far as blaxploitation films, was Abby.
I like Abby. That's a fun movie.
Yeah.
I like Abby a lot.
It's just like with Dracula, you had Abby was the blaxploitation knockoff of The Exorcist. They just used voodoo in that particular one.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. And they had Blackula was in Abby.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to think of something now. William.
I can't remember
the guy's name.
I can't either.
Yeah, he was in Abby as well.
And then
he
they also
played the priest.
Yeah. Then they also had JD's Revenge. That was another Exorcist knockoff.
That was good. I like that one too.
Good, yeah. I actually kind of like that better than Abby. Yeah, have you guys ever seen those two movies, Abby and JD's Revenge?
Yeah.
Now I'm talking to Sean and Jen.
Oh,
I haven't seen that
I've
one.
seen Abby. I haven't seen JD's Revenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those.
Bones is very similar to JD's Revenge.
Yeah, Bones is
Oh, really?
Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Yep. You haven't seen
First time I
Bones?
saw it, I actually thought it was a remake of it, but then I kind of learned better. But
I get.
yeah.
You haven't seen Bones, Jen or Sean?
I've seen Bones.
No,
Oh, Bones. Oh.
that's the one with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bones is good.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, Bones is.
It is. It's fun.
It's definitely good. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a role only Snoop can play.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, you also had Sugar Hill too.
Christian loves
I was
Sugar
gonna
Hill.
say
That's like
that.
his
I
favorite.
did see that.
Good movie.
Mhm.
That's a good movie. Very good.
Mhm.
For the longest time, I thought it was Pam Grier in that, but it wasn't.
No, it wasn't Pam Grier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Good
So
movie.
who's ready to go back to the theaters?
Me.
well,
Maybe.
you guys did you guys see the advertisement for the New Mutants?
Yeah.
I saw it.
It's,
I saw it.
I think
It's never
coming out
happening.
August 28th.
I know it gets
You don't
delayed
think
so many times.
Yeah,
Well, it's
because
actually coming out in theaters this time.
I get the feeling that they're probably going to do mutants like they do in Mulan, but I don't think they're going to charge you $30 to see that. Like they-
I mean,
Yeah.
but the thing is it even gonna matter at this point? Because Disney's taken over the Fox version of Marvel. Why do you,
Yep.
why do you even need it?
I mean, which I don't think Mulan is a Mulan a movie Jake would want to see.
Christian actually really wants to see it.
No.
So, and he said,
I
"I'll
do
take
too.
Jake with me." Yeah. When he first
Yeah.
heard, he goes, "I want to see it." So
Is that
Yeah.
coming out in the theaters or is that coming out on Disney Plus?
It's coming on Disney Plus. Yeah, they
for
finally
$30.
Yeah, if you got to pay. Not only do you have to
30
pay the extra. Yeah, not only do you have to
Mhm.
pay the extra $7.99 for the streaming services, you also got to pay the extra bucks to see Mulan.
Oh,
So
you
that's-
got to be kidding me on that.
No, actually not.
No, sorry. I wish I were. I see.
That's
crazy.
right.
They were
Hell
supposed to
no.
release a Black Widow
No.
in there too. They were supposed to release Black Widow
It
on
might.
Disney Plus.
They might, because at this point right now, I don't know if Black Widow, because I don't know if Black Widow got pushed back to 2021 or not. Because I know at the time she was supposed to be released the same time as Wonder Woman 84, but I think they pushed it back
Yeah.
because they didn't want to compete with her. They didn't want to compete with
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. It wouldn't, but it wouldn't
Yeah, because
surprise.
it was already finished. It was already finished.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me that they'll probably put the New Mutants on streaming services. But I can't
you're
see
probably right.
I can't see them charging people that amount of money as opposed to Disney charging $30, because I think where Disney is going is that, well, even a person like myself, because my kids, my kid is grown, and Kelly's nieces and nephews, they're grown, so we wouldn't want to pay that extra amount of money to see that movie. But maybe someone like Jake or people who have small children or small daughters probably want to see it, so they're willing to spend the money to see it because they'll save a lot of money, because that's not. I say if you were to take a family out to go to the movie theaters, you probably spend like $50-$60.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it'll probably make some money, and a lot of people say that's going to change how people are going to go to movies, or how movies are going to be released now because of that, what Disney is doing.
Yeah, but a big movie like that would make a hell of a lot more money in the theater.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, AMC is supposed to
Well, a lot
open
of
up
these
on the
places are-
20th or 24th? I'm not
Really?
sure which.
I thought they were going out of business.
Yeah, no, they're because they were supposed. Yeah, I think it was last month they were thinking they're about. No, I think they were filing for bankruptcy, not going out of business. They're going to file for bankruptcy,
Okay.
and I think next week they're going to be charging 15 cents.
Yep.
Yeah, 15 cents. Because they just built a AMC theater in downtown Philly, where they redid.
Really?
They rebuilt the entire gallery in Market East. They call it the fashion shops now, and they actually included an AMC theater movie down there. I was going to do a come with me video if I ever go down. We're kind of going to do it now, but that's one of the things I want to do was to actually do a come with me video and show people the new AMC theater in Center City.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be.
Mm-hmm.
You and I aren't that far away, Monty.
Yeah, no.
We're only about an hour from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these days we can meet up or something and go to a movie or something. If the theaters ever open up.
Yeah.
They're supposed to, at least the AMC ones.
That'd be cool, huh?
Yeah. And we'll see.
Do you think we'll
see.
get Candyman? Since some of them are kind of opening, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
They have to make some kind of money.
Yeah, I think they're going to hold.
Make some kind of money.
I think they're going to hold off on Candyman until 2021.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know you're dying.
Hopefully
to
by
see
then we'll have a vaccine or something.
I know you're dying to see it, Jen.
Yeah, I am.
Chomping at the bit.
Yeah. I want my candy.
You gotta hold on to something.
Give me my candy, man.
I don't see what they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely curious
I think
to see
it'll
what
be
they do
good,
with
hopefully.
it, with the whole method.
I am too.
And everything like
I
that.
know.
You just want to see Tony Todd again.
Well, that too. That too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be nice to
They put him in
have a
that
good
Scream.
movie theater experience before the end of the year.
Yeah, wouldn't it though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be cool. They put him. They put Tony Todd into Scream. The third season of Scream.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Which was
he was in the third season of Scream, and you might as well say he was just Candyman, but not being Candyman.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, I thought the third season of Scream was okay, but I felt as though the plot and the story, because there's a twist that happens at the end of the season, but I guessed it right away because of a reveal. When the story begins, you see one of the main characters. He has a twin, and right away, once the events happens, I guess what was going to happen, and right away when the I think at the last episode they revealed the twist, and I guessed it right away. I said, see, it would have been better if they would not reveal that aspect of the storyline until at the end of the season. That would have made that reveal much better.
Yep. All in all, though, it was better than the first two seasons. I was pretty happy that they went back to the original. Costume,
because it was nice seeing the original Ghostface and the actor that voices Ghostface. I thought it was good to hear him back as well. Not that I had a problem with the first two seasons of a Scream TV show.
No,
I just thought that the summer special program that they had was too much because there's only so much you can do with those characters. Just like the problem I have with Scream 5, it's like, well, how much more are you going to do with Sydney, Dewey, and Claire? Yeah. It's like, there's nothing more left you can do with those characters. It's like, for me, if you're going to redo Scream 5, why don't you add some new blood? Now you can make them if you still want to have those three in there, you can put them as side characters, and that's just for nostalgia purposes. Because people still love those characters. You don't have to kill them off. Yeah. You can have them in there, but they're just minor characters, and that's that. But that's what you should do with Scream 5, not just continue this story, because it's like this. Well, what more can you do with these three characters that you already haven't done?
How
I
much
hope
more
it-
can
I hope
she
it
take
doesn't.
after
Say to them.
And
I
then
think I
again,
heard. Sorry.
go ahead, Jane.
I think I heard that David Arquette said he had a few ideas for a couple of movies. Yeah, I don't.
Huh.
I wonder that too.
Yeah, because I heard that Matthew Lillard said that they were going to bring back Stu because we really don't see him die in the first one.
Right. Yeah. I never thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you look at it, she just drops the TV on his head, but we never actually see him die like we see with everyone else die. So they were trying to bring him back. Bring him back. But that's my only problem with Scream 5 is like, what more can you do with those three characters?
Yeah.
Maybe add a shark into it.
Yeah, but I mean, then he's not Michael Myers or something. That TV's dropped on his head. He's done.
Yeah. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Yeah. I think they ought to leave it alone because Wes Craven's gone now, and just let it end with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You said how much more can they?
I don't know.
Realistically, if you have Sydney in there, how much more can she take as a human being? I mean, it's getting kind of ridiculous. So,
and what other horror tropes can they make fun of? I mean, they made fun of They made fun of the slash, and they made fun of sequels, they made fun of trilogies, they made fun of horror remakes. What's left in the horror?
Yeah,
you make fun of.
At some point, it's gonna be like Die Hard 2. How can the same shit happen to the same guy?
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I believe we've tackled all we can with the Sharks. I believe that's basically what we can talk about for Sharks this time. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Sean Erschen from the Horror Corner, Terrific Nightmares, JM, Jason, and Jen Reviews from the Grave, minus Christian. And once again, my name is
Christian,
better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules, and stay out of the ocean because sharks are real. Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Night.
Good night.
Stay safe too.
Thanks, man.